Is it time to buy or sell Google stock? In this video, we will explore Google in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with a more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. You certainly don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 25th of June, 2025, our system has ranked Google as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 12.1% since we initially recommended purchasing Google 19 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.64% per day since it was categorized as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of recent developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's next direction as it has the potential to move in either direction. The stock has broken through the strong upward trend in the short term, indicating an even more robust rate of increase. Should there be any pullback, we now have support at the ceiling of the current broken trend at $190.82, a level that may present a second opportunity for significant gains. According to fan theory, $207.73 will be the next potential peak level, which may serve as a resistance that could be difficult to surpass on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 16.22% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 5.64% and 15.91%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 2.62%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 21.57% to positive 12.01% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $150.06 and $214.33. Our latest daily update for Google includes the headline Google stock downgraded to hold accumulate. On the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 22nd of July, 2025, the Google stock price increased by approximately 0.652%, rising from $190.10 to $191.34. Remarkably, it has now gained for 10 consecutive days. Such consistent gains are rare in the stock market, and it is normal to expect a day or two of declines. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated by 2.23%, with a low of $187.46 and a high of $191.64. In total, the price has risen in all 10 of the last trading days and is up by nearly 9.74% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 3 million shares, leading to a total of 42 million shares bought and sold, amounting to approximately $8.12 billion. It is important to note that declining volume alongside rising prices can indicate potential divergence and may serve as an early warning for possible changes in the upcoming days. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $207.05, while the lowest was $140.53. Currently, the price is 7.59% or $15.71 below the 52-week high and 83.08% or $939.31 below the all-time high recorded on the 15th of January, 2018, when the price peaked at $1,130.65. Alphabet, the parent company of Google, is currently in the spotlight as it prepares to announce its earnings for the second quarter tomorrow. Recent developments have fueled optimism around the stock, particularly as it has shown consistent performance leading up to earnings season. The company has received praise for its advancements in artificial intelligence, notably with its DeepMind team outperforming high school students at the International Mathematical Olympiad. This significant achievement underscores Alphabet's crucial role in the evolving AI landscape, which may enhance investor confidence in its long-term growth potential. Analysts are closely monitoring the performance of Google Cloud, which is anticipated to benefit from the increasing demand for AI technologies. Comments from tech analyst Gil Luria highlight the importance of this sector, suggesting that strong results in this area could positively influence stock sentiment, especially since Google has previously lagged behind competitors such as Nvidia and Microsoft in stock performance. Additionally, broader market dynamics, including a newly announced trade deal between the United States and the Philippines, could create a more favorable operating environment for companies like Alphabet. This development comes at a time when concerns regarding AI spending, tariffs, and geopolitical factors persist, all of which could impact Alphabet's operational costs and revenue streams. As earnings results approach, Google faces a critical moment that could either extend its recent positive momentum or interrupt its notable winning streak. A positive earnings report, especially amidst a rapidly growing AI sector, could stimulate short-term stock gains. Meanwhile, sustained growth from cloud and advertising could enhance long-term investor interest and stability in light of ongoing market challenges. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 15th of July 2025, it was reported that BMO Capital assigned Google an outperform rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 8th of July 2025, it was reported that Roth Capital assigned Google a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 27th of June 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Google an outperform rating with an upgrade action. On Tuesday, the 24th of June 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Google a buy rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 21st of May 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Google an overweight rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Google stock a general buy rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Google. The Google stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal reflecting the relationship between these two signals, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, support can be expected from the levels at $185.23 and $176.20. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, June 23, 2025, and to date, the stock has risen by 15.83%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also indicated from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. It's worth noting that volume decreased during the last trading day, despite an increase in prices. This divergence between volume and price may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the stock should be monitored closely. Here are some additional signals you may find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots suggest a buy signal from 21 days ago. Bollinger signals a buy from just 1 day ago. The short-term moving average has a buy signal from 10 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a buy signal from 20 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 58 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average has a sell signal from 12 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a buy signal from 20 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 28 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Google. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $178.53 and $166.64. There is a natural risk involved when a stock tests a support level, as breaking this level may lead the stock to the next support. In this case, Google finds support just below today's level at $178.53. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $166.64 and $151.38. This stock has average daily movements, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. Over the last day, the stock moved $4.18 between its high and low, which is a change of 2.23%. For the past week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 1.83%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Google, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 23rd of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $2.14. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Google. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Google encounters its first support level at $178.53. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Google from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 18th of July, 2025, Shriram Kavatarkram conducted an insider sale of 18,566 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, Shriram Kavatarkram also sold 15,000 shares of Class A common stock. On the 16th of July, 2025, Pichai Sundar conducted an insider sale of 10,254 shares of Class C capital stock. On that day, Pichai Sundar also sold 21,590 shares of Class C capital stock. Additionally, on the same day, Pichai Sundar conducted another sale of 656 shares of Class C capital stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 46.804. Overall, insiders purchased 130,682 shares and sold 361,864 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $182, reflecting a decline of 4.88%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 81, which significantly heightens the risk. Moreover, there is a buy signal derived from a pivot bottom identified 20 days ago. Is Google stock a good buy? Google presents several positive indicators. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At the current level, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, which means to hold or accumulate in this position while awaiting further developments. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical outlook, we have adjusted our analysis from a strong buy to a hold candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements of the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 23rd of July, we anticipate Google will open lower by $1.19 and start trading at $190.15. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing the information provided, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.